What the?
Hey guys, welcome to Los Angeles.
Alright, so we're about to get on the plane. And I'm having doubts. My expectations are way too big. I'm curious to know, am I gonna regret this? What are your expectations for this?
My expectations, are hopefully to not die in a horrible way in a wine cellar. Alone.
I'm talking about E3.
Oh! Yes, it was that.
So we're waiting on your luggage, and Dave's already trying to get free Wi-Fi.
Not going great. Not going great.
How many viruses have you gotten already?
I don't answer that question.
We're all pretty sure that Dave lost his luggage already.
But the good news is I only had to watch a single exciting advertisement to enjoy 45 minutes of free, mildly regulated Wi-Fi.
You see the clothes he's wearing? That'll be the clothes he'll be in when he comes home.
Yeah, this is not my E3 uniform. So no joke, we just found our Airbnb. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning in LA. There's a police chopper circling 2 blocks away.
Where are we staying, Dave?
I believe in responsible budgeting. So I found us a very well reviewed wine cellar.
Lead the way. You first.
Here, Joel, let me help you out here. I'm gonna hold this real quick, camera guy. If you wanna. Dude, this is amazing. Yes. Joel, we're staying on the Norman side. This is so awesome. Freaking rollaway bed.
Are you pulling rank here, Dave?
I think
okay,
as the cameraman.
So yeah, we're literally in a wine cellar, but you know what?
This is awesome. This is legit.
We're on the stage of Norman. Oh my gosh.
E3?
Oh. Got your swag already.
It's premium vintage swag. This logo does not meet marketing standards, therefore it's punk. It's edgy.
Alright, so we moved on up from the cellar. We literally moved on up. Look who's gonna be sharing this bed.
So I've been trying a new thing this week where I try to make Joel as annoyed as possible by referring to myself as the talent as often as possible. Ah, crap, I forgot. Can you grab me a water bottle? Because you're the help?
Alright, so I just got our badge. Dave's in line. I think he's getting his badge, so I think now all we have to do is just get in line. I mean, that's not easy, I guess. But yeah, that's what we have to do next.
Super nerdy, but I was like, that's gotta be much more comfortable. It's happening. Eventually. Orders from the shoes gonna go here, flank round. Key's gonna be back flank. Selfie.
Yeah. So we've seen a lot of really cool stuff already. We've seen really some cool booths. Some of those that has their VR thing set up, which is awesome. I'm gonna do it. They've got to see cool monitors.
Several cool monitors. I almost touched one of them. Almost.
Almost just like I was touching.
That's all he is.
Put that glove on.
It comes in 2 sizes. So it's very motion sensitive. So what you do is you keep it over here. Yeah. And then close it. And then to move left, right, you literally just move your wrist. Left, right, like this.
Okay.
And that's all. You don't have to move all your hand.
Just the hand movement.
Just the wrist movement, exactly. And that's going to move the helicopter. So you will see. Okay, yep, I can make it tighter or loose. It's good.
So the amount of subtle control there actually surprised me. Like within like 5 seconds, I already figured out exactly how much you had to move the stick. And it's kind of like driving. Like when you first learn how to drive, you learn like slight motions are what you want. Same thing with the glove. Slight motions on the stick, and it was awesome. Like I went pretty low and was just cruising, like looking around. I want that.
Alright, so we're just taking a break, and then we're going to head by, I think, Machinima, and we're going to see what we can get. So, because all this stuff kind of like books up so freaking fast, so we're going to try to see if there's any secret extra ways to get into Battlefront.
And it's actually killing the mummies. Like a lot of different devices. This one is like farming animals.
Gotcha. It's like a Tesla coil.
Yeah, Tesla. It's named actually Tesla.
There you go. Oh, nice.
So, of course, there are still some glitches. It's not perfect, but it's
Like
like
it's not back on.
So, I How's your fame treating you here?
Well, what I've discovered is that on the ladder of success, YouTube is actually the dirt the ladder rests on. It means nothing. We're like almost at the end of the first day and we're still fighting lines, but we've actually gotten inside of the Shadows War booth and we're hopefully going to be able to try out the game here soon, so we'll see how it goes. But finally some access. So it's the end of the first day. Expectations, first off. I had no idea what to expect besides crowds, so we definitely had that. I've heard in the past about the just ridiculous amounts of just music and lights and fog machines, where it's like a rave more than an expo, but actually this time it was kind of tame, I'd say. One fog machine over at the Mordor booth, only music at the front gate. Man, the crowds were nuts. It was like a 2-hour wait for Far Cry. It's actually kind of hard to find the smaller developers too. They're literally like shoved off to the side rooms, like excluded in their own little ghetto. We managed to find some at the end of the day, but for the most part we kind of just wandered around a bit shell-shocked. Literally had to like elbow through some crowds. Tried some gear stuff. I think tomorrow we're gonna try to get some of the bigger games going. But very surreal experience to actually be there. Just because you look at all of the interview setups as you go by. You've got Bethesda's booth and they have like a literal like raised throne platform with all the camera people on top of that to keep the crowds away. It feels like even though you're there, like you're just kind of flowing among all the going-ons that are happening like behind closed doors. Just because you're on the expo floor doesn't feel like you're necessarily in the midst of all the E3 happenings. Tomorrow though, we're doing more behind the scenes stuff, so we'll actually get to see some of that.
Okay, yeah, so we got there pretty much, I'd say about maybe 40 minutes before it opened. Huge crowds, which I kind of expected that. Been to a couple like minor kind of Comic-Con type stuff to sell my game, my board game, but so I was kind of expecting a little bit of that. What was it called? The nebulafromhell.com? Yeah, there we go. Don't make me do that again.
I think you're also a filmmaker.
NormanTheFilm.com? No, so yeah, that was really fun. It was neat seeing everyone there. And it was funny, I told Dave, I was like, it was weird because I was kind of expecting a lot more kids. Well, I was expecting a lot of fidget spinners. And I was really surprised I have not seen any. And Dave goes, like, it's actually, I think, 17 and above. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. I was really happy about that. But no, going in, it wasn't as loud as I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. Dude, that was close. It was very close. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Los Angeles, guys.
It's crazy. It's crazier here. Oh my gosh. No, yeah, so we went in, we just kind of like cruised around, just looked at various things. It was really cool seeing the booths. I think my favorite booth so far was probably just seeing Nintendo's, because theirs is just huge. Yeah. It's just massive. It's basically, I think it's called New Donk City, that's what it's called, in Super Mario Odyssey. They just go all out. But it was probably the craziest. But it was weird because, like, I mean, we've seen E3 all the time on our computers, but it was weird seeing, it was really weird seeing, like, the Treehouse event that I've watched, you know, for many years. That most of them I get really pissed off and annoyed, and it was really weird seeing that being filmed there while I'm watching, and I'm like, hey, I guess. Yeah, it was just weird. It's different. It's interesting seeing the behind the scenes. Save you guys so much. But no, we had a lot of fun, and I'm excited for tomorrow because we get to try out some games and everything. So, but yeah, Shadow of War was pretty cool. That was neat. I got to talk with it.
Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah, I got to talk with a developer, and it was just neat, just asking him just questions about like behind the scenes, what goes on about making the game, and I asked him like how much feedback they get. You know, like how do they take feedback from, you know, people saying, oh, it's too hard, it's too easy, and then they implement it into the game. So that's kind of cool. So
nice. I'm
looking forward to sleeping better tonight, and and then going tomorrow. Bye.
Beginning of day 2.
It's the beginning of day 2.
Alright, I just said that.
Yep.
Alright, on we go.
Alright, what's the plan for today?
Right now, the plan is coffee.
Planner's Coffee.
Every day, actually.
We're taking a different route walking there, aren't we, today? We're not taking the route that I took this.
I mean, the route that you chose, that we zigzagged under the overpass like 4 times. Like, oh, whew, we're past the interstate. Nope, nope, back through. Wait, nope. Roads go this way, other side.
What? Oh.
That's almost good.
You thought there was
Car still.
I thought it was a car being stolen. No, it's just their clothes shop.
But also, behind this building, someone's doing it.
Yeah.
As you might expect, it is in fact Call of Duty. There's guns, there's call and airstrikes, there's shooting, there's fast-paced running, and it looks pretty good. It's Call of Duty. Thanks, Dave.
Alright, so we're in line for Far Cry 5. This is hour 1.
I think survival is now our current goal. Originally we were like, we're going to play Far Cry. Now I'm like, am I going to have to eat Joel at some point?
Dave. Guy next to us first. Then you can eat.
You're closer. Also, you're holding the camera, so like you only have one hand to defend yourself.
Well, see, I'm tilting it because now, like, how I frame you, it's kind of like you're like a villain. You're like a villain. It's a villain shot.
That dramatic lighting too.
Yeah. Damn it! Time to move again. Oh.
Day 2 recap. Let's talk about Far Cry first, because in the morning it was just Joel playing Battlefront, and he's just the camera guy, so you guys don't want to hear from him. We both played Far Cry though. It's like an almost 2-hour wait. The engine is most definitely like just one small step after Far Cry 4, which is fine, because Far Cry 4 was fantastic. Ran well, played well. The demo did not run well. I drove one of the trucks around the town, had like one small town area for the demo, and I swear my frame rate hit like 12 at one point. It was super low, but the game's like 8 months out. Gunplay felt good. There was some input lag, so there was like a weird disconnect between the good feeling shooting and like getting a hit. I felt like the guys wouldn't quite die like immediately. But yeah, again, it's in development software, and the visuals and the voice acting were already on point. That was well worth the wait, I think. I was assuming that I would enjoy it because I loved Far Cry 3, loved Far Cry 4. Didn't play the tribal one, not tribal one, the older time period one. Was it Primal, I think? Far Cry Primal? Yeah. Mainly because it came out so quickly after the other game. Like, I was already done with Far Cry for a while. It just came out so quickly. But I'm definitely excited for Far Cry 5. Battlefront 2. I played that second. Didn't do super great at the start, but ended up with the heavy clone trooper, which was a ton of fun. He has this ability where you can press both triggers and you get this like Gatling gun, and you can only use it for, it's like 12 seconds. It's maybe actually less than that. So you kind of have to time it right, but you can really just rip through a crowd of enemies. And I used it in a hallway at just like the perfect point. It was a lot of fun. As far as the blasters go, there's a difference in how they shoot for sure. They still feel like Star Wars blasters, but there's a bit more velocity to the blast bolts. And so there's a bigger difference between how certain guns fire. So there's a bigger velocity difference, it feels like. I think there will be more of a skill gap compared to the first game. And although I liked those slow blaster bolts, I know Joel did too a lot in the first game, there's a bigger potential, I think, here in the second game for a little bit more of a like learning curve where you can actually get a little bit better at those blaster bolts and how the different guns perform. And of course it looks and sounds fantastic because it's freaking DICE. And yeah, excited for it, actually. Quite excited. That was most of day 2. Man, am I forgetting anything, Joel?
No, just Mario.
I watched Joel play kids games. It's a good day. Douche canoe.
Well, oh, hey there. I got to play Super Mario Odyssey. That was a lot of fun. The wait was a little bit longer than we expected, but you know, Dave, we kept on having this discussion about it being a kid's game and his games being adult games. I just like to say that there's this thing called fun, which people who play Arma just don't know about, and I feel sad for. But Mario plays really well. It's super polished, so far in advance. It's typical Nintendo. It's honestly going to be incredible. I was allowed 10 minutes to play it, but honestly, I stopped after like 4 minutes. I was like, this is just really good. I don't need to, like, you don't have to convince me anymore. It was phenomenal. But Star Wars Battlefront, yeah, what Dave said, basically everything just seems to be polished a lot more, but one of the biggest specific things that I like a lot is the fact that, again, there's going to be no season pass. You just get all free DLC with the game. I forget, there's going to be some way you can probably spend money on something, but at least everyone who gets to play all the maps, the team, you know, the players don't get split. But also, you don't have to collect those little coins or icons in the game to spend on like shields or boosts and things like that. It's just a timer. I swear someone's being arrested or shot down or something. I mean, helicopters don't always mean something bad, but around here we just saw like a bunch of helicopters just hovering in the air. We don't know what's going on here.
They're getting closer.
Yeah, they're getting closer. There's one right there.
Exposure's gone.
Yeah, exposure's gone. We'll be gone soon. No, but we had a blast. Honestly, Star Wars Battlefront was super, super fun. Far Cry 5, honestly, I cannot wait. I mean, yeah, it's rough around the edges when it comes to frame rate and stuff, but graphics look phenomenal. They really, really created this feel of small town America. Like that's really cool. And again, living in America, like it's the last couple of Far Cry games have been like, you know, various like the Caribbean type stuff, jungles.
Not America, basically.
Okay, yeah, one was in Australia, but yeah, I don't think any have been in America at all. So, what's that? Yeah, Far Cry 2 was in Australia, I believe.
Must have blanked it out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
to sum it up, guys,
We had fun.
if you got some kids who are looking for some good games for this Christmas,
No, Dave.
just go ahead.
Just to sum it up, please subscribe and like. Really helps us out.
Also, Joel's a child at heart.
I'm a child.
Never changed.
I'm not a child at heart. I'm just a child. My heart's a grown man. but I'm actually a child. I have a heart of a child. Stop this!
All right, so day 3. We just got here. We have a meeting at 10:30 with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Those developers, we're excited to be able to see. Just kind of, I'm guessing it's going to be kind of like an inside sneak peek.
Yeah, because the game's been on pause on Steam for like a year now.
Yeah.
And they came out with a new trailer. Everyone was like just freaking out over it. But
yeah, when we went over to their booth yesterday, we got to see a little bit of just, basically over people's shoulders of the game, and it's looking really smooth. Like, it's running really, really well. So
it's running on consoles right now.
Yeah. We saw it actually running on a PS4 Pro. So yeah, and we're excited to just find out more about it because it comes out. I think it was in February, right? It was very soon. So I mean, comparatively,
for us, we got here super early. There's literally no one in line for this part of the convention hall. We passed by. Yeah. We must have been like 1,000 people in one side of the building to get in. Like easily 1,000 people. And we're just here quietly in the corner, just enjoying our super fancy coffee.
This place right here, Nature's Brew.
There's nothing natural in this.
No, nature. I saw it literally grow up out of the ground.
I mean, I'm sure it's real chocolate, but this is basically a milkshake. We made good decisions this week.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So after this, then I think the next thing we have really is Call of Duty, right? Or do we have something in between that?
Possibly an interview, but we're playing it by ear. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Come along for the ride. So, excuse me, sir, but do you have access to that top-off location?
Guys, don't tell anybody, but I'm currently stealing half of a cent of electricity from the man. Fight the power. But take the power. Fight the power by taking the power. Rock on. Alright guys, we are not going to the Nintendo booth back there because it's packed and we already played Mario yesterday. What we are going to do, hopefully, is an interview with Kingdom Come devs. We played some hands-on earlier and we're talking about it for like an hour afterwards. It is wild. Huge improvements to the game. After that, we're going to meet with Rebellion and try out 2 of their games. And then we've got a system of Call of Duty actually on, I think, PS4 at 3:30. This is like our most packed day so far, I think. Man, what a good way to start it out though. You guys, you see this artwork here? You see that? All of this. All of this pleases me. It's a good day to E3.
Right now, Dave is currently using the bathroom. And then we are going to head on over to Call of Duty, where we're hopefully going to be able to play a couple matches. I'm really excited about that. Probably doesn't sound like I'm excited, but I'm just tired. This has been a crazy amount of walking. But we're going to play some Call of Duty, and then we're going to kind of check over some of the smaller indie booths. There's a really cool art area we're going to check out. And then after that, I think we're just planning to honestly take a short nap because we have a kind of a big dinner and stuff tonight. But so far we've had some really cool times here. Like there's some really cool people we met, really good interviews. It's very fascinating seeing behind the scenes of everything because I've watched E3 since I was like 12. So it's really interesting seeing like behind the scenes where they do interviews, where it's almost like in the middle of a crowd where they have giant walls and stuff like that, trying to kind of soundproof it. But it's kind of crazy. So speak of the devil, Dave's here.
You refer to me as the talent at all times.
Excuse me while I go drown in the bathtub.
What you got there?
Well, taking my brand new mixer spinner on its first ride.
Oh, you need some tricks for us?
Oh, hell yeah. Doing some sick tricks.
All right, let's do some tricks, man.
Sick tricks. Ready? Ready? Ready?
What do you call that one?
I call that the spinneroo. Where you take your hand, you spin it.
I'm still going, man.
Alright, so final day. Dave's taking a quick shower. I just finished taking a shower, and we'll be heading out to our favorite coffee shop, which is Nature's Brew, which we've gone there pretty much every single day. And then, yeah, to the airport, head back home. It's been a fun trip. Did you do your final top off?
I just topped off desperately in a scared I'm escaping LA fashion, and then I dumped it in the sink, put the empty water bottle in my backpack because wait a minute.
So how much do you love LA?
LA was pretty amazing, but it honestly couldn't compare to the excitement and wonder that I have experienced today here at LAX. There were checkpoints, and our Uber driver drove like he was doing a tryout for, what was that movie? Transporter.
Yeah. Or Fast and Furious. But specifically one of the drivers that crashes.
Yeah. We've seen helicopters buzzing. Our plane is like an hour and a half late at this point. LAX is definitely where the excitement is. They keep things interesting around here.
Yeah, I got probed.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, no, it's your. I was interviewing you. My bad.
Something about being probed?
Being approved. I was being approved. Because I was approved for being probed.
Because you got pulled to a different line than I did. Like you disappeared for a while. Yeah. Did they hurt you? Are you okay?
Okay, no joke. I get pulled aside, and the guy he says it so softly and tenderly. He's like, "Now I'm gonna be touching you here and here, and then I'm gonna wipe several times over here." And I'm thinking, I just told him, I said, "I'm looking forward to this, sir." And he's like, "Oh, okay, that's the first for today." The guy in front of me looked around and goes, "Dude, hey, at least you're getting this for free. I paid for this last night." I was like,
LAX, where the action is.